Greetings everybody, it's WrestleMania weekend, and what better time than now to open up the new WWE Slam Crate, and this is edition number 9. So we're about halfway through the second year of the Slam Crate. I have my Alexa Bliss shirt on from one of the previous crates. Well, let's take a look inside and see what we got this time around, shall we? Got a little letter opener here. Dangerous weapon in my hands. Okay, that should do it. Let's take a look inside. There we go. Got a little sign action going on there. And first of all, we'll take a look at the shirt. Oh, yes. Glorious. Bobby Roode shirt. Very nice. I'll probably be wearing this on WrestleMania Sunday. Perfect. And on the back it's got silhouette of Bobby in his pose. Very nice. Bobby Roode shirt. And going back into the box, we have, it's the Demon Finn Balor collectible. The collectible figure. The exclusive, very nice, Slam Star Series 2. And very cool, if you could see it. Well, lighting here is up and down, so hopefully you can check that out. And, oh yeah! Macho Man! Randy Savage! Yeah, dig it! One of my all-time favorites, the Macho Man. I'm trying to figure out exactly what this is. I will check out the booklet to see what that is. And also, reach down real quick. We've got like, looks like some, oh, it's stickers for the planner that we got in the last box. The little old school like yearly note planner. These are stickers. We got like Sasha Banks and Daniel Bryan represented, Kurt Angle. Ooh, we have some glorious Delete, Matt Hardy. We even have the gobbledygooker. Oh my God. Probably one of the worst gimmicks in WWE history, but okay, we'll let it slide. And then the latest in the WWE pin series. This is a nice one. Here we go, nice lighting there. It's the WWE UK Championship pin. That is very slick. Current title holder, of course, is Pete Dunne. He's got a big match teaming up with Roderick Strong at this weekend's NXT TakeOver in the Triple Threat Tag Team match for the NXT Tag Team title and the Dusty Rhodes Classic Championship. Kind of an interesting little dynamic there with those two, and then Authors of Pain, and then the incoming champions, the Undisputed Era, which right now consists of Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, with Bobby Fish out due to injury. But anyway, that's an aside. And now, of course, we got to take a look at the little monthly guide, the little booklet, the little fold-out. Make an entrance. So this must be like an entrance kind of theme. Oh yeah, here we go. Obviously the Bobby Roode shirt, he's known for his entrance, the glorious robe and pageantry and stuff. And then Demon Finn Balor is a big time, you know, his entrance is big time. Very curious to see if he comes out to Demon Finn in his triple threat match with Seth Rollins and The Miz for the Intercontinental title on Sunday. That should be a good match. And it's a Macho Man beanie and scarf set. That's what the little Macho package is. That the famous Macho Man sunglasses, and then the scarf says "Ooh yeah." So that's kind of a perfect little thing. Even though winter is just about over where I'm living here in the Chicago area, you can make an argument, that debate on that, since it's only 30 degrees. We actually had snow today, so. And yeah, we have the UK pin, obviously. And we have an outside the ring with Demon Finn Balor. little nice Q&A with him. Learn a little bit more about it. I guess Finn Balor likes Legos. That's what it says here. Let's fold this out a little more. See what we got. It's glow time. Naomi. Yes, indeed. Jimmy Uso's wife, Naomi. Former two-time WWE SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And then, a little sneak preview. Looks like we've got a nice Seth Rollins figurine coming in the next box. Looking forward to that one. Should be awesome as well. So, then we'll look at the inside of the box. Make an entrance. This is the side. Won't show my address, obviously. Don't want a bunch of stalkers coming. So that's it for the Slam Crate unboxing. Talk real quick about WrestleMania. Here's some of my predictions on some of the matches. I think Roman Reigns will win the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar. I'll talk about Brock going back to the UFC. I think it's time for Brock to drop the strap anyway. And I know people have ripped on Roman. He's being pushed down our throats and all that. And I agree with that for a while. But now I think the guy's really worked hard. He's earned his stripes. I think he actually deserves this run. So, you know, I said let's give it to him and see where he goes. If he turns heel, that would be an interesting thing too. But I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll see. Well, the match that hasn't been officially made yet, but probably will happen, is John Cena and The Undertaker. And it's hard to pick a winner here. You know, Taker is so dominant at WrestleMania, but he's slumped as of late. And, you know, John Cena's John Cena. He's Teflon John. He can win. He can lose. I have a feeling if they have a match, Cena might win, but that's probably more of a 55-45 proposition. I mean, it can go either way. Other matches, the WWE Championship match, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura should be a great match. If they give these guys at least half an hour to do their thing, to tell a story, to perform in the ring, it should be a hell of a match. I think AJ Styles retains. He's the best worker in the company right now, maybe along with Seth Rollins as of late. But I still give the edge to AJ. He's been terrific. He's been one of my favorites ever since he stepped in the WWE door a little over a couple of years ago. I say AJ wins that match. In terms of the Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor triple threat, again, work rate's going to be high in that one. The Miz has really proved himself to be a quality wrestler the last couple of years. Finn Balor, we all know what he can do. And Seth Rollins has an amazing couple of months. He had a great match with Finn one-on-one on Raw this past week. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins to win the title in this match. I think he's on a roll. I think they got something in mind for him. And I'll go with Seth with that one. As for the women's title matches, I'm thinking in the Charlotte-Asuka match, again, kind of a toss-up. I know Asuka's been undefeated. She's like this irresistible force in terms of the women's divisions. Never lost in the WWE ring, or an NXT ring for that matter. I'll give the edge to Asuka in that one. Maybe another 55-45, 60-40 proposition on that, because I can see Charlotte ending her streak too very, very easily. And Charlotte has been the best worker in the women's division the last 2 to 3 years running. So that you have that. And speaking of Alexa Bliss on my shirt, she is taking on Nia Jax in the WWE Raw Women's title match. And in this one, they're playing the classic, you know, mean girl, you know, popular high school girl who thinks she can just snap her fingers and everything, and Alexa Bliss. And Nia Jax, who was the one that grew up that was bullied, you know, for her looks, her appearance, stuff like that. But it's a great story. I think they're telling it well, and then the right ending to this story is Nia Jax overcoming and winning the WWE Raw Women's title. I see Nia Jax winning this match at WrestleMania. And in one of the other big feature matches, let's not forget this one, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey, who's making her WWE debut after dominating in UFC, well, except for her last couple fights, taking on the power couple, husband and wife, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. They're going to put on a show here. They're going to tell a story. But I think at the end of the day, Ronda Rousey gets the victory over Stephanie via tap out. Everybody's happy. Angle and Rousey celebrate. Triple H gets foiled again at WrestleMania like he has been a lot the last few years. And let's go on with that. Trying to think, a couple of other matches. We've got Bludgeon Brothers, the Usos, and the New Day in the Triple Threat SmackDown Tag Team match. That's a tough one to pick too. The Usos have probably had the best year of their career the last year or so. The New Day has been strong the last couple of years, and I really like the Bludgeon Brothers gimmick. I have a feeling the Bludgeon Brothers are going to sneak out of this one with the victory, win the titles, and maybe have a little bit of a run. Never know, maybe they'll have a little bit of a feud with a team like the Authors of Pain if they get called up to the main roster. So I'm going to Bludgeon Brothers there. Very light lean on that one, though. And then you have the Raw Tag Team title match, which a lot of people are talking about. Braun Strowman and his mystery partner taking on the Bar of Sheamus and Cesaro. I think Strowman and his partner, who I think is going to be Samoa Joe, a returning Samoa Joe from a couple months off with injury, they will win the tag titles, and it'll be interesting to see what they do. I think they end up holding them for a little while, and then they'll have a little competition with each other, a little dissension in the ranks, and that'll end up being a nice feud down the line, you know, in the coming months after they drop the titles, Joe and Braun Strowman. So I think they have a little bit of a leftover story from last year to tell when they had like all those triple threats and 4-ways for the Universal title. So I think that'll be a nice little feud to get them through, and then hopefully both of those guys will be more over after that. Pre-show matches, wow, a tough one for me because Mustafa Ali is a Chicago kid, and he's fighting Cedric Alexander for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And wow, I like Cedric too ever since he was in Ring of Honor. These two are probably the best in the division right now, along with Kalisto, another Chicago guy, a little biased there as well. I think Cedric Alexander wins the title. He was kind of due for a run when he was wrestling Enzo Amore back before Enzo got fired for his allegations, and I won't get into that here, but I would say go with that. Go with Cedric there. The other matches, we've got 2 Battle Royals in the pre-show. We have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and then we have the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal. And in the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal, I will call now Bayley to win that match by eliminating Sasha Banks at the very end. A little interesting thing there. They've been teasing dissension and fighting for a while, but when Bayley wins the trophy, I think Sasha Banks is going to pull an old school Bad News Brown and fully turn heel on Bayley, setting up a feud over the spring and summer. So I think that's how that's going to go. And then in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal for the men, should be interesting. I mean, I really don't have a clear-cut favorite in that match. Maybe if Elias ends up in it, he could, you know, sing ballads to Andre the Giant for a few weeks. Do we get a surprise celebrity? Does Shaquille O'Neal come back out? Do we get an NXT guy coming up? Maybe an Aleister Black, if he doesn't win the NXT title, could be the guy that can come in and win it. Maybe Matt Hardy with his delete, delete, delete. There's a possibility. Maybe a repackaged or re-emerging Bray Wyatt, whatever they want to do with him. If they could fish him out of the Lake of Reincarnation at the Hardy House. Anyway, I think that's the bulk of my WrestleMania predictions. And another great month of WWE Slam Crate. I'll be back at some point with the review of number 10. So enjoy, everybody. Enjoy WrestleMania.